1, 2, 3.
Ah, whoa, that's cool. Okay. Welcome to Pennie Sense. My name is Pennie Carroll, owner, broker of PCA Real Estate, and with me today is...
Kendal Burzacott, realtor.
For how long, Kendal?
3 years this year.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that worked out.
Me too.
Because
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm really glad about that. You have owned a home, and now when you go... Oh, two. That's right.
Yeah, 2.
Wow. Okay, and now that you've bought, sold a couple times, and then you are also helping people find homes. You've learned some things along the way. So I want you to think about the top 3 things that you look for when you're going to be showing somebody a home. But before you do that, our office has something really cool happening tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. The market on Hubble.
Yeah.
Our spring market on Hubble.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have great vendors. How many are there this year?
39.
There's a lot.
39.
Yeah, all from kind of like artisans. There's clothing. There's decor. Food trucks. Is there a coffee truck this year?
A coffee truck?
Yeah.
And live music?
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I mean, I feel like we don't have markets over in this area, so I think it's turning into a really cool event that we do.
If you want to follow what's happening, they can go to marketonhubble.com or something like that on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
And we'll be there too.
Yeah, we'll be there. I'll be there most of the day, I think. Not
Yep.
exactly sure the time yet, but
We'd love to meet you. We'd love you to meet our vendors. Okay, now we'll go back to what you've learned.
Yep.
Yeah. So having owned a home twice and sold a home once, when you're helping home buyers, what are the top 3 things that you look for when you're helping someone?
So it kind of depends on the client. I do a lot of buyer consultations, so I kind of figure out what it is they're looking for, and that kind of helps me when I'm walking into the home. But automatically, always looking in the basements.
I know, and basements can be kind of scary.
It's scary, but especially if the home is older. I mean, but even sometimes if the home's not that old, just trying to figure out if there's anything that's a little bit questionable and pointing that out to clients because obviously if it feels like it's a little damp or we're seeing big cracks or anything like that, just pointing it out so the client is aware that, if they do move forward with it, come inspection, that they're we might see something with that. I think that's super important is just the foundation of your home.
Yep. Sometimes you don't even think to go down there. So it's good that you do.
Yeah, I try to go there first before they really fall in love with it.
Right.
Especially if I'm concerned because sometimes it's seller's disclosure. You can, depending on the wording, I feel like you can kind of tell if
ahead of
maybe
time
something's going on down there or the pictures. So
we have one thing, basement foundation. What would be your second?
So second would be just how the home's been taken care of. Maybe windows. Sometimes windows, that's a big expense if the windows aren't looking very good. But also just the overall condition of the home, pointing things out that maybe, should be looked into or might be costly to the home buyer. Like I said, windows.
We got windows, foundation, appliances, maybe just your, what do you call it? Your maintenance that you might have.
Yeah, maintenance of the home. That's a big one. But then on a different side, number 3 is usually how does the home fit with the client that I'm working with? So, for example, when we were moving into our next home, we were expanding our family and I'm like, I knew I needed like a dedicated play space.
Right.
And that was like a non-negotiable for me because I want them to have their space, but not maybe all over the house.
You also got a bigger kitchen.
Yes, I got a bigger kitchen too, but the play area dedicated was for me. So, having these buyer consultations, it really helps me understand what is the most important things and what maybe are they willing to kind of forego. So making sure that house, they're not just excited because maybe it's looking at their first home or they're just excited to be house hunting.
Right.
But making sure that kind of reeling in and making sure that home actually fits their needs.
I think we bring people into reality, especially first-time home buyers, because they might be looking for the cute wallpaper, the outside to look like a dollhouse. And there are so many costly things that we can help them avoid when we bring them into reality.
Yeah. But also too, like if a home, has those good bones and has maybe it just needs to be painted, it maybe needs new carpet, helping some of those buyers, especially first-time home buyers, look past that and think of the value that they can add to the home rather than it being brand new, move-in ready.
Sure.
I think it's cool when people can have that vision and see something that's maybe a little cold and vacant and imagine it being kind of a warm, space for them to live their lives. So,
well, I want to say thanks for coming in. Yeah. I want everybody out there to know that Kendal is really good with details. And so she has her systems down. She'll walk you through the way. It'll be, I want to say easy breezy, but there are little bumps that come along the road. But Kendal is usually on top of it and ahead of the curve.
I try. I don't like surprises.
No, not at all. That's why we planned this Pennie since like 2 years in advance. Okay, if you need to get a hold of Kendal, or we want you to get a hold of Kendal, check out our number, the way to contact her right under there. And we'll see you next week on Pennie Sense. Thank you.